When you think of eco-adventures in South Florida, our coastal waters come to mind. Today, we're checking out the results of local conservation efforts here on the water at John D. MacArthur Beach State Park. You can't do this many other places. Tell me a little bit about what happens here, because you run this place?
That's what they say.
Tell me about it. What do you got going on here? What am I getting into today?
Well, I will tell you, beginners are our specialty. So we have a very awesome area to paddle. It's really the perfect place to learn.
Is there a skill set I need to, is there something like when you teach a beginner, because you said that's your specialty?
Yes. So if your paddle's on the right-hand side, your left arm's gonna be on top. Okay, you wanna keep your paddle nice and straight.
What am I doing?
The least you try, the better.
Oh, well, that's my life.
Brad? Nice.
Lexi, there's a couple of big snooks.
Awesome,
Frank,
beautiful. Yes.
Oh, yeah.
MacArthur Beach State Park, it's so special. You know, it's here on Singer Island. It's the only state park in the Palm Beaches. And it covers all these different habitats, from the beach where you can snorkel on natural reef, all the way to this maritime hammock habitat, into the estuary where we have these mangroves and the beautiful seagrass beds that are just exploding with life. Here in Lake Worth Lagoon, you know, we like to call this our urban estuary.
I've heard this, yes.
We're surrounded by all the resorts and different municipalities and great spots to experience the culture, and it's a can't miss spot when you're in the Palm Beaches.
You're like the Bob Ross of ecosystems,
Absolutely,
right?
yes.
Right?
I mean, it's kind of easy if you're so connected to where you live. We grew up here and got so connected to what I like to call the real Palm Beaches, right? It's incredible that we've got all this culture and it's right next to this incredible nature. And so to be able to connect with that and then try to connect other people with what Florida is really about, it makes it pretty easy.
Frank, you're doing so great.
Thank you.
Yeah.
What makes the Palm Beaches so special in particular, right, is we have this proximity of this Everglades wild black water. We have, the first of only 2 wild and scenic rivers in the state, the Loxahatchee River.
Right.
Okay, so you can experience that and you can paddle in the marsh, in the swamp, on this wild and scenic river. And then 15 minutes to the east is the blue water right here. All these pelagic species, snorkeling,
They call it paradise for a reason, right?
Yeah.